Thanks for staying with us. Just so that you don't know again, the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, has again purchased space in the Nation and the Punch. They are very thick, and they have names of all the noisemakers in FCT. All the people that are owing FCT minister Nyesom Wike, please go and check the Nation and the Punch today, because they are very thick. Allocation. They will revoke your allocation. It's very thick. It has your name. Please go and check so that hopefully by Wednesday we'll stop this thickness. It is really, really very disturbing. But let's start with the Nation. North's leaders reject VAT plan, okay, livestock reform and security. Foreign inflows drove stock market to 3.7 trillion in Q3. President excited by states' compliance with minimum wage payment, says Akume. Excuse me. MSMEs to begin collection of 75 billion naira support fund. I've been looking forward to that story for a while. Excuse me. Africa Development Bank releases $350 million for Kano Maradi rail line project. Witness Emefiele told me not to acknowledge over $3 million collected. Okay. So
let's start with the MSMEs that you are excited about. So the Bank of Industry yesterday opened the application portal for the federal government 75 billion naira micro, small and medium enterprises intervention fund. A BOI representative, Amina Mohammed, said the fund targets 75 million MSMEs at 1 million naira each at the 9% interest rate. 1 billion naira, right? No, 1 million naira each at 9% interest rate for 3 years. They spread it over 3 years without collateral, right? Although I don't know that if maybe you own multiple businesses, if you can collect a loan for the 1 million each for different businesses. I don't know how that's going to work. She spoke at a briefing on a memorandum of understanding between the Nigerian Association of Small-Scale Industries and BOI. She said the flexible loan aims to boost the MSMEs and improve the conditions of living of the people. They also lauded the federal government for the intervention, describing it as a lifeline for MSMEs. We all know what's going on with the economic situation in Nigeria, so this is a huge one. Although they said they're going to run programs where they're going to educate people on what to do, how the application is going to be run, how they can get the funds, and how they're going to spread the repayment over 3 years. So this is a great
was actually looking forward to it because I remember the president said they were going to give 75 manufacturers 75 billion naira. So that's what I thought that story was. I guess this is a different one, MSMEs. Yeah. Okay, another story in the Nation.
Yes, I have the story of the minister, the newly sworn-in minister. Fortunately, it's not on the headline, but it caught my attention. And she says that she was going to advocate for law and power for women. So this one, the new Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, yesterday vowed to advocate for laws to empower and protect the rights of women. She spoke in Abuja yesterday at the ministry's management, staff and stakeholders forum. She also promised that her tenure would be innovative and not business as usual. She also said that she was going to work tirelessly to ensure that women's voices are heard and represented in all areas of governance, that she will be working with stakeholders to strengthen the guidelines and protocols for the protection of children from abuse, trafficking and exploitation. The well-being of our children will always be a top priority, and I hope truly, truly in this her tenure,
I hope that we'll see this happen. We're hearing her speak, and we'll see how that goes. So the president says they are very satisfied with the level of compliance with the new minimum wage, according to the secretary to the government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, was speaking yesterday that 20 states have complied, of course, particularly with states like Lagos, Ogun, and Gombe, who have fixed 85,000, 77,000, and 71,000, respectively, in their states. However, he said that 16 states are yet to finalize plans for payment. The APC reaffirmed its support for the president in its bid to defend the welfare of Nigerians through the implementation of this people-oriented minimum wage. So, I mean, I'm happy that 20 states have complied. That's a good thing. 16 states, we hope that they can come up with some kind of a way, a plan to comply with this new minimum wage.
Yeah. So, the northern leaders have disagreed with the VAT sharing formula that had been proposed in the new bill. The new bill is meant to take effect from the 1st of January 2025, and when the bill was sent, the northern leader said the arrangement does not favor the north at all. Because typically the way the new arrangement is supposed to go, there's been a change with the way VAT would be distributed, and they said it doesn't favor the north. They said the forum intends to deepen sympathies to the, they have money, other things. They spoke about the flooding, the planned to set up the livestock program. They felt that that was a good move. But one of the things that they've okayed the livestock program, they're supporting it. It's good for their people, but the VAT is not good for their people, the current amendment, and they are going to stand against it. They've rejected it. I was trying to get the details of how it doesn't favor them, but the governors have come together, the chiefs have come together, and like it's a united front from the north to say that they don't support the VAT. They said they call for equity and fairness in the implementation of all the policies. Apparently, the VAT is going to be giving more to the locations where the money is being generated from, and that they feel will not favor them. So they are allowed to explain what they feel is wrong, and to be reviewed before the law is passed.
All right, let's go on a short break. Let me just read out the next story in the Punch. No work, no pay dispute. FG invites union as strike grounds varsities. North blackout, 19 governors meet. President deploys troops against vandals. Students reject FC ET's 10,000 naira fine for violent protest. Ghana eyes fuel imports from Dangote refinery. Northern governors oppose Tinubu's planned tax reform. And ground rent, FCT issues Tinubu Akume ex-governors 2 weeks ultimatum. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.